Expensive bullshit.
Thank you. An excellent lunch and all this.
Ah, beware the great love affair with Italy.
Beware?
Sorry. I have this habit of blaming the country for the lousy choices that I've made.
But your life is here.
If you can call it a life.
Why do you stay?
Home is where the debts are. Oh, I don't know. It was romantic to begin with. I had my first success in Verona. I was 24. I bought a house. I acquired a husband. Went on singing. And then came the well-publicized attack of stage fright, and, well, I couldn't move. I'd been worked over by most of the shrinks in Europe before I met Russell.
How did you meet him?
Guido, my husband, brought him in when I was desperate. I figured I'd got nothing to lose.
Except money.
Ah, no, Russell waived the fees in my case. He said I could pay him out of my next recording. How's that for confidence?
So, on the one hand, Mr. Clark is successful. On the other hand, he...
Peddles bullshit? Yes, of course. I mean, climbing trees, for God's sake, to feel the pulse of nature, burning the past.
The abandon period?
There's more abandon in a game of Monopoly. That's all the packaging. The real point is, he's been down there, in the pit. He can describe it. The humiliation, the despair. And he owns up. You won't get a shrink doing that. And then he makes his clients own up. He was showing me off last night, wasn't he? To you?
I suspect so.
Let's walk.
Fed up, as a matter of fact. Yeah, he's off on one of his things. Opera singer. So I think he's going to stretch it out. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, love, but I can't help it. Oh, it beats me what he's got to do with Maya Lawrence. Have you? Yeah, I'm reading one of hers and all. Bloody terrible.
Why have you brought me here?
It's somewhere I feel calm. And there's a reason why I wanted to talk to you now. I'm trying a comeback. Sunday. Verona again. No publicity, and of course it could turn out to be the understudy's big night.
Sack the understudy.
I need a clear run.
Well, you have it. I'm satisfied. I've read your statement.
Then I'd better tell you what I left out. The man who disappeared, Andreas Heller.
Yes, what about him?
I'm responsible. I told him to go. I told him that the rest of the course was no use to him. I'd done it myself before, and I told him to go straight back to his wife and kids.
Well, why didn't you tell Dottore Battisti about this?
Because he'd already concluded that May's death was an accident. I thought if he went after Andreas, his wife would find out about his girlfriend. And that's just what he wanted to avoid, poor man. Is this important?
I don't think so.
Thank God. Let's find some wine. More.
This belongs to you?
The vineyard? It's the remains of Guido's inheritance. What we've lived on mainly since my fees dried up.
Your marriage... it's...
Over. Nearly. I told you. I took Guido on with the scenery. The scenery is more reliable.
This is how your husband makes his living?
Nothing as sordid as a living. He was brought up surrounded by beautiful things. Unfortunately, they disappeared early on. Now he dabbles. Painting, calligraphy, design. He is talented, but not diligent. Sample the vintage. I'm sorry, there's no wine.
It doesn't matter. I wanted to ask you, you burned a shawl, was it, in the bonfire?
Yes, my security blanket. I used to shiver with dread before I'd go on stage and wrap myself up. Russell convinced me I didn't need it.
Did you burn anything else?
No. Seems stupid now burning things. At the time, it was exhilarating. I'm sorry. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea coming here after all.
Nicole, are you all right?
Yes. But I've had enough.
You remember the letter? The one Andreas Heller read out and then dumped in the bonfire? I think it was from May Lawrence. These maps you gave me, they were hers. Well, she made notes on them about places she'd visited. It's the same handwriting on the burnt bit of letter they've got in forensic. I checked.
So Heller was May Lawrence's fling.
That's it?
It came up this morning. There wasn't time to tell you. Anything else?
Yeah. I had another look at the numbers in forensic. They're okay now. They match the computer file.
There goes the evidence that an item was removed.
There's something else there. Battisti's got a tail on Kenneth Lawrence. They were watching him outside the bank.
Well done, Lewis. Come on.
Heller told the group the affair had gone on for a year. He wanted to end it. He was giving May Lawrence a coded message.
Such a fuss about an affair, Chief Inspector. How very British.
It's new evidence.
Of what, precisely? Of murder? I saw with my own eyes the unfortunate lady with a spike through the back of her neck. Use your imagination, Chief Inspector. There are far easier and more reliable ways of killing. I take it you've studied the pathologist's report.
It's evidence of an incomplete inquiry.
You question my professional integrity.
My sergeant went to the forensic laboratory today. The file numbers have been altered since we last saw them.
This is important. You have discovered the clerical error. Bravo. You've never seen such a thing in all your years as a policeman in Oxford.
Yeah, of course I have.
But this is Italy. It can't be a mistake. It must be a conspiracy.
Some aspects of the investigation remain unresolved.
To you, perhaps. To you, who have nothing better to do than spend time prying into the lives of innocent people.
You can't rule out a connection between Heller and Clark. I know Clark. I know what he's capable of.
Your arrogance astounds me. You pursue a private vendetta against Mr. Clark with no evidence, and you expect me to assist you.
You asked to be kept informed of our progress.
Yes, I did. And if you make any progress, please inform me.
That's me made to look a right bloody fool. Why didn't you go for him, sir?
With what?
With what we know about him being after Lawrence.
Because we're not supposed to know. If we show our hand now, the blinds will come down. Absolutely.
We're nowhere near a tie-in with Clark. Suppose Battisti's right, sir, and it was just an accident.
When will you recognize the undertone, Lewis? There's something, an image. A room in Oxford. A note in an envelope. A woman's body hanging in a doorway. She promised to testify against Clark, but her nerve failed. Under his persuasion, probably. He's in this!
The arena, Lewis. Built by the Romans for their games. Carnage and brutality. Now it's an opera house. I could almost believe in progress.
Yeah, but what are we doing in Verona?
You are going to visit the local police headquarters to check discreetly whether Battisti stepped up his search for Andreas Heller. Take the car.
Where'll you be?
I have to talk to Nicole Burgess again. I don't think she told me the whole truth yesterday.
See you later. How much longer is this likely to go on, sir? It's just I could do with getting the flight home Monday morning.
Any particular reason?
It's just... my lad's sports day. He's got me down for the father's race. I've missed it the last 2 years, and I promised him this time.
Did you think I'd be unsympathetic?
Well, it's not your sort of thing.
Well, I hope I recognize the value of keeping a promise. I'll see what I can do. You should have told me.
I will. Next time.
Nicky, darling. My greetings. I hear your welcome was fantastic.
Get out and take that with you.
You're back, Nicky. A new start for both of us. The bills will be paid.
Don't get over-optimistic. I haven't earned my fee yet.
No. I shall pay.
Oh, really? And what exactly are you going to do for money?
I have my own fee. The Contessa was very generous.
Oh, don't tell me the price of your body's gone up. Well, don't tell me anything, Guido. Go on, get out now. Leave.
Certainly. The interview with the English police, it went well.
One policeman. One decent, sensitive, intelligent man. It's a long time since I met a man. I've been too busy propping up a relic of the aristocracy. Look, I've got things to do. Just go away.
Okay. You remember, I did some propping up, too. Excuse me. Very well, my darling. I'll go and search for some comfort and leave you alone to sing, huh?
Little marital discord. Sorry. More questions?
I'm afraid so.
After the rehearsal?
Russell? Russell. Battisti's been to see me. He wanted a specimen of May's handwriting. It seems that Heller was her lover.
The last of a long line, Kenneth. You had no illusions about your wife. That's why you got rid of her stuff.
Well, I knew something. This is different. I mean, Battisti was probing. I think he may even doubt this was an accident.
Why? What have you said?
Well, nothing. But look, I want it to be clear that I am totally disconnected.
Just do what you've been told and keep your mouth shut.
Look, can't we postpone? I mean...
No.
But I'm in no fit state.
Should have done one of my courses, Kenneth. I'd have got you fit. Go home and wait.
Andreas? I'm sorry. Hang on. Andreas? Andreas? Andreas, for God's sake! Scusate un momento. Non mi sento bene.
Lewis! The white cap! Go after him, it's Hella!
What else did you burn in the fire at the Carracina?
Nothing.
Please.
It was Guido's first declaration. He was a fine art student here in Verona when I made my debut. He brought it to the stage door with a rose. It was a kind of mock Renaissance thing, a scroll, illuminated vellum. He'd written a poem about the virtues of a good woman. It was beautiful calligraphy, and a lie from beginning to end.
Did he know you meant to destroy it?
He'd made a few more by then. Unfortunately, not for me. Oh, it's all so pathetic. Andreas and his puny little secret, Russell and his bloody rituals. You know what he says? It's no use denying fear. You have to stare it in the face, get bored with it, and then move on. I thought I had moved on. I'm sorry. I mustn't cry. It plays havoc with the voice.
Excuse me. Piero Conti, booking manager. That man you were chasing, he works out of a travel agency in Geneva. He is called Louis Picard.
Yeah? What else do you know about him?
Nothing. I rarely see him. Today he comes in only because of a dispute about seating.
I let myself get pregnant. Big mistake. Cheating. I thought he'd get used to the idea. Which was naive of me because he put the flags out when I miscarried in New York later on. I got over the disappointment. I made jokes about it. Who needs a baby when they've got Guido? Fine mother I'd make somewhere between Carmen and Tosca. I meant to leave him, though. Only then I started to seize up on stage, and in 6 months' time I was back in Italy with no career and nowhere else to go. It's the lie you tell yourself that matters. Russell again.
What was the lie you told yourself?
That I didn't care.
I did. And I do.
Did you discuss this with the Encounter group?
Russell, some of it. I didn't know all of it until I came out here this morning. Why did you want to know about what else I burned? It's bad news, isn't it?
Not necessarily.
If I asked you to hold back, please, just until after the performance.